Hello, everyone. You are welcome to another exciting day. No, I don't want to say that. So, what do you want to say? Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Conversations with Nimat. And today's video, we are going to be discussing about discouragement. A lot of things are happening around us now, and in your own personal life, and with what is happening around us in this world, it's more than enough for you to wake up feeling discouraged, for you to be discouraged about everything that is around you. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 ways to deal with discouragement in a social media world. I know this is a serious issue, and sometimes for a lot of people it can be a very sensitive issue. It is not easy in this world of social media. It's so easy to be discouraged. It is so easy to feel like, oh, what is happening to me? It is so easy for you to see things on your feed, on your timeline, on other people's timeline, and you begin to question yourself, like, really, what am I doing wrong? What am I not doing right? You just begin to feel down. You just begin to, I don't know which other word to use for discouraged, but to be discouraged is a very serious thing. People transition from discouragement into depression, and is one that I think it can be sensitive to some, and to others still it might just be a normal word. But I'm just hoping that at the end of this video you'll be able to take some things away and then add it to your life and make your life better. So my number 1 tip is focus on gratitude. Yes, being thankful really is medicine to the soul. There's so much around us to be thankful for. There's so much around you to be thankful for. Hey, you. Yes, hey, you. Listen to me. You have to focus on what you have. Sometimes the things we see on social media, some of them are staged. Some of them are not so real. And so don't look at people's timeline, or don't look at what people are doing and think, oh, this person have A, this person have B, this person have C. What if I told you that not all that you see on there is real? Not everything that we see is as it is in real life. So please be thankful for what you have. If it is about money, it is not everything that money can buy. Money cannot buy peace. Money cannot buy family. It cannot buy life. So when you wake up every day, as long as you have life, as long as you have family, you may not, sometimes you lose people, sometimes you may lose a job, sometimes you may lose a career. A lot of things happen in life. We win some and we lose some sometimes. But even in those moments when we lose some of the things that we so cherish, we have to remember to be thankful. There are so many things to be thankful. So whenever you feel discouraged, I just want you to focus on gratitude. I just want you to look around you and see what you are thankful for. You know, there's this analogy of water in a glass, and some people say there are 2 sides to this. When some people say, oh, my glass is half empty, and others will say my glass is half full, right? So it depends on how you look at it. The world in which we are is, a lot of things happen. Life can be tough. Life can be so hard. But sometimes when you focus on gratitude, it takes you away from that moment of being discouraged. That, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, but I am thankful that I have this one. So you just have to look around you, look within you, look around you. There is so much, and it takes a lot of reflection to come to that point when you know that, you know what, no, I may have lost this, I may have seen this on someone's social media timeline. I don't have that, but I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for what I have. You have a roof over your head. Be thankful for it. You may have money, but probably it might not be as much as you are dreaming about. Or maybe you've seen a gorgeous house somewhere, a beautiful car on social media, and somebody is flaunting it all over, and you think, oh, I do have money, but I wish I could get this car. Yes, you do have some money, but that money is able to give you food. That money is able to get you to wherever you're supposed to go. So you just have to look around you and look at what is around you and then be thankful for that. That way you come out of that moment of discouragement. Number 2, do not compare. Remember, we are talking about discouragement, how to deal with discouragement in our world of social media. Do not compare. Maybe I might have touched a bit on this in my first point, but it just, apart from focusing on gratitude, the next thing you want to do is just get out of the comparison room. It doesn't do you any good. It's going to make you discouraged and it's going to lead you to be depressed about your whole life. Meanwhile, your life is not as pathetic as you think it is. Yes, it is not. If you compare your life to others, you are always going to be discouraged. Let me tell you one thing. One thing I do is when I go on social media and I see a lot of people I follow and they put certain things, be it about career, be it family, be it about material things, whatever it may be, what I do is I kind of ask myself, I don't know their journey. I don't know where they've been, and I don't know the struggles they've been through to get to where they are now. So anytime I see anything on social media and I tend to like a bit of like discouragement starts to creep in, I just quickly tell myself that no, I can't compare myself to these people because they may be putting things on social media, but they have their individual stories. They have things that they've been through that are hard, that are rough for them, but they've been able to come through. So if today I am seeing something on their timeline, I shouldn't compare myself and be discouraged about it, blaming myself that, oh, why can't I have this? Why can't I also do this? Why can't I also have this so and so career or have this so and so profession? Or why can't I also have this house, this car? No. I try as much as possible not to compare myself. So I am here to remind you that whenever you get to social media and you see things on people's timeline, remember not to compare yourself. It's a room, it's a space, like this comparison game. You just have to shut yourself from it. You just have to encourage yourself. Just admire the people, admire whatever they've put on there, and don't compare your life to theirs. You never know what they've been through. You never know how their journey might have been. Perhaps if they are telling you the full story or the things they've done or the things they've sacrificed, the sacrifices they've made to be where they are now, you probably wouldn't be able to handle an inch of that. Yes, so another way to deal with discouragement in the social media world is not to get into the game of comparison. Don't let it put you off. Admire it and encourage yourself and move on. Now to my third point, which is do not sweep the God factor under the carpet. There is a favorite verse I like in the Bible which says that Isaiah 26 verse 3, it says that thou will keep in perfect peace he whose mind stays on you because he trusts in you. You know, I am a Christian, and so a lot of times when you are going through discouragement, the word of the Lord, it is another place to find courage. It is another place to know that, oh, there is a Father above in heaven who cares for you so deeply. You don't have to sweep the God factor under the carpet. Seek God whenever you think you are discouraged, whenever you think things are going in your life that you don't know how to move on, you don't know how to move forward. Please seek the face of God. Pray, read your Bible, listen to worship song, listen to worship music. Just do things that are God related that will help you move out of that self-discouragement. Like I said before, there are so many people doing so many things. You don't know where they've been, you don't know what they are doing and how they've got to where they are now. And so you just have to not do away with the God factor. It is very important. God is the one who sustains us. He is the one who's called us. He's the one who's given us life. And so as long as you wake up in the morning, you go to sleep, you wake up, you open your eyes and you're up, you should know that God definitely has a plan for you. So whenever you are going about your things, you look at social media and you get discouraged, remember God. Remember what God says about you. Remember who He says you are, and remember where He says He's taking you. He will definitely take you there, and He will be glorified. Another verse on this one, which Joshua chapter 1 verse 9, where the Bible says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you. Wherever you go, God is with you. Wherever you go." That is what I'm saying. Do not sweep the God factor under the carpet. We live in times that, when people are going through stuff and you bring the issue of God, even believers, they think, oh no, I need more than that. You do not need more than this. As part of everything, no matter what I come here to tell you, if I give you 100 ways, if I give you 1,000 tips, the God factor really makes a difference. So, dear friend, whenever you are going through any moment of discouragement, remember not to sweep the God factor under the carpet. The fourth reason I'd like to share with you is embrace your unique journey. Everyone is on a journey, and so you have to accept your journey. You have to accept the path that is ahead of you. No two people are the same. I am here now. Let's say if 3-4 years ago, if somebody told me I would be doing a YouTube channel, well, I wouldn't have believed it, because I was going to say, how am I going to get A, B, C, and D to be able to start a YouTube channel? But 3 years down the line, where I am, by God's grace, I am able to look at the things happening around me, and I am able to start something. I am able to start a YouTube channel. The same way 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I know I have a vision, I have a dream of where I want to be or where I would be, but it is a journey, it is a path that is peculiar to me. The same thing goes for you. And so don't be discouraged about what you see other people do, don't be discouraged about what you see on social media. Like I said earlier, a lot of times people stage stuff. A lot of times people do so many things for likes, for publicity and popularity and all of the likes. And so you have to know that, okay, this is the season of my life. This is where I am. What am I going to do to get to the next step? What encouragement, what advice, what mentorship do I need from this person that I am looking at? Are they able to help me on this journey that I am? That is how you should look at it. If you look at it from that angle, like I am saying, that way you snap out of discouragement. You don't condone it, you don't accept it, because you've accepted that life is in seasons, life is in stages, and every stage comes with its own advantages and disadvantages, and then you keep on building and you keep on going. And so if you learn and you come to that moment when you accept that this is your journey, wherever you are in life, it is your journey, it is where you are supposed to be, and so you accept that fact, you do your best, and you keep on moving on, and before you know it, you would be where you are supposed to be. And so every time you also feel discouraged, this is another way to also look at it. Look at your journey and embrace it. Accept where you are. You have to accept it, but you then also have to work hard. If there's also a saying that if you can't run, you walk, right? And if you cannot walk, you crawl. Definitely you can do something. If you cannot run, you can definitely walk, and if you can definitely not walk too, you crawl. You take baby steps. So embrace your journey, take the necessary steps towards it. When you see anything on social media, remember, admire and move on. And my very final tip to deal with discouragement is learn to encourage yourself. Self-encouragement is a good medicine. Yes. Yeah, the train. Self-encouragement is a good medicine. Whenever you feel discouraged, Encourage yourself, talk yourself up, give yourself a pep talk. Sometimes when it comes to the discouragement, like I'm sure you might have encouraged somebody before, and so sometimes you just have to look at yourself as probably the second party when you find yourself in moments of discouragement. Like, imagine you are talking to a friend. What would you say to a friend? I'm sure you have friends, you have family, you have loved ones, and you might have encountered those moments that, oh, if my friend was going through this, what would I say to him or her? And so sometimes you have to imagine yourself as being your own friend and then talk to yourself, encourage yourself that with everything that I have said, remember your gratitude, focus on God, do not compare. Talk to yourself, affirm things to yourself, declare good things about yourself. That way, it helps you to also come out of those moments of discouragement. Give yourself those pep talks that you would like to give a friend. It gives you more confidence. It gives you a confidence that is so assuring that, oh, I am able to do it. Because that is it. So many things are happening around us, and so if you're not careful, it's just like every day I can tell you are going to see a lot of things. So you have to be intentional about some of these things. And so as I talk about encouraging yourself, yes, do it. Tell yourself you are beautiful. Tell yourself you are bold. Tell yourself you can do this work. Tell yourself you are going to get there. Tell yourself this is my journey and I am going somewhere. I am not going to fail. Tell yourself all these things. Because sometimes people are also going through tough situations in their own. And sometimes when we wait on people to come and encourage us, yet sometimes they will be there for us, but it's not every time. Every day, your loved ones as well, they are also going through issues. The people sometimes you think they also come to encourage you, they are also going through issues. They are going through tough decisions every day. They are having tough battles on their own. And sometimes when they are not there, if you rely on them, and they may not always be there. That is a sad part of life. People will not always be there. Sometimes even no matter how they really want to, they wouldn't always be there. So you have to get into those moments. You have to learn to encourage yourself through the situations you go through. That way, when you are discouraged, at least it helps you to snap out of it. It's been a wonderful conversation here, talking about ways to deal with discouragement in a social media world. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and remember to share the video. Also, hit on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you get on here and see what the conversation is about. This has been Conversations with Nimat. See you soon.